Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. Here, we explore the fascinating world of science, from the mysteries of the universe to the wonders of everyday life. Sit back, relax, and let's discover something amazing together. Dinosaurs are among the most fascinating creatures that have ever lived on Earth. For millions of years, they dominated the land and evolved into an incredible variety of forms, from small and agile hunters to enormous plant-eating giants. Their strange appearances, massive sizes, and mysterious extinction have captured human imagination for centuries. Although dinosaurs disappeared long before humans appeared, scientists have been able to learn a great deal about them through fossils and modern research. Over time, paleontologists have discovered bones, footprints, eggs, and even preserved feathers that help reveal how dinosaurs lived. These discoveries show that dinosaurs were not simply slow, primitive reptiles as people once believed. Instead, they were complex animals with different diets, behaviors, and ways of surviving in ancient ecosystems. Some were powerful predators, others were peaceful herbivores, and many developed unique features such as horns, armor plates, or long tails to help them survive. Modern scientific discoveries have also changed the way we imagine dinosaurs. Evidence now shows that many species were fast, active, and even covered with feathers. Some dinosaurs cared for their eggs and nests, while others may have lived in groups. Perhaps most surprisingly, research has revealed that birds living today are actually the descendants of certain dinosaurs. In this presentation, we will explore several important aspects of dinosaur life. We will examine how dinosaurs moved, how they reproduced, the discovery of feathered dinosaurs, and what their fossils tell us about the ancient world. By understanding these topics, we can see dinosaurs not just as giant monsters from the past, but as real animals that once lived, evolved, and shaped the history of life on our planet. Imagine standing on Earth not thousands of years ago, but hundreds of millions of years in the past. The world around you would look both familiar and completely different. Vast forests would cover the land, filled with giant ferns and ancient trees. The air would feel warm and humid, and the sounds of insects would echo through the dense vegetation. Rivers would flow through wide valleys, and mountains would rise under a sky untouched by cities or human activity. But the most incredible sight would be the animals that ruled this ancient world, the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were some of the most remarkable creatures ever to live on our planet. Some were small, about the size of a chicken, while others grew into enormous giants that could weigh more than 70 tons. They walked across forests, plains, and riverbanks, shaping the ecosystems around them. For millions of years, these animals dominated life on land and became one of the most successful groups of creatures in Earth's history. The first dinosaurs appeared around 230 million years ago during a time known as the Triassic period. At that time, the continents were not separated as they are today. Instead, most of the land was connected in one massive supercontinent called Pangaea. This giant landmass was surrounded by a single global ocean. Much of the climate was hot and dry, with large deserts stretching across the interior of the continent. Early dinosaurs were not the giant monsters that people often imagine. Many of them were relatively small and lived alongside many other reptiles that competed for food and territory. Over time, however, dinosaurs gradually evolved into many different forms. Some developed long necks to reach high vegetation, others grew powerful jaws and sharp teeth for hunting prey, and some became fast runners that could escape danger or chase smaller animals. One of the most impressive facts about dinosaurs is how long they existed. Dinosaurs ruled the Earth for more than 160 million years. Compared to that, humans have existed for only a very short time, about 300,000 years. This means dinosaurs lived on Earth for hundreds of times longer than our own species has. During those millions of years, the planet itself changed dramatically. Continents slowly drifted apart, new oceans formed, and climates shifted. Yet dinosaurs continued to adapt and spread across the globe. Fossils of dinosaurs have been discovered on every continent, including Antarctica, showing just how successful and widespread they were. For a long time, scientists believed dinosaurs were simply giant reptiles similar to modern lizards or crocodiles. Early fossil discoveries led researchers to imagine them as slow and clumsy animals dragging their tails along the ground. However, modern scientific research has shown that dinosaurs were far more dynamic and complex than people once thought. Today, paleontologists, the scientists who study fossils, know that most dinosaurs stood with their legs positioned directly beneath their bodies, much like birds and mammals. This body structure allowed them to move more efficiently and sometimes even run at high speeds. Some dinosaurs were likely active hunters, while others traveled in groups to find food and stay safe. One of the most surprising discoveries in recent decades is that many dinosaurs had feathers. Fossils found in several parts of the world, especially in China, show clear impressions of feather-like structures. These feathers may have helped dinosaurs stay warm, display colors to attract mates, or even glide between trees. Even more fascinating is the discovery that modern birds are direct descendants of dinosaurs. This means dinosaurs are not completely gone. In a way, they still live on today in the form of birds. Every sparrow, eagle, or pigeon carries a small piece of the dinosaur legacy. In this presentation, we will explore some of the most interesting facts about dinosaurs. We will learn why dinosaurs were not simply giant lizards, how they survived and evolved for millions of years, and how incredibly diverse they were in size, speed, and behavior. We will also examine their eggs, their reproduction, and the surprising evidence that many of them were covered in feathers. By learning about dinosaurs, we are not just studying creatures from a distant past. We are also exploring the long history of life on Earth and the forces that shape evolution. Their story helps us understand how species adapt, survive, and sometimes disappear. And although the great dinosaurs vanished millions of years ago, their legacy continues today. Every time a bird spreads its wings and flies across the sky, it reminds us that a small part of the age of dinosaurs is still alive in our modern world. When most people hear the word dinosaur, they often imagine a giant lizard. This idea actually comes from the origin of the word itself. The term dinosaur was first created in 1842 by the British scientist Richard Owen. It comes from two Greek words, deinos, meaning terrible or fearfully great, and sauros, meaning lizard. Together, the name means terrible lizard. At the time, this name seemed reasonable. The earliest dinosaur fossils discovered in the 19th century looked somewhat similar to the bones of reptiles like lizards and crocodiles. Because of this, many early scientists believed dinosaurs were simply enormous reptiles that crawled slowly across prehistoric landscapes. Illustrations from that era often showed dinosaurs dragging their tails on the ground and moving with heavy, awkward steps. However, as more fossils were discovered and studied, scientists began to realize that this picture was not accurate. Dinosaurs were very different from modern lizards, both in their body structure and in the way they moved. One of the most important differences is the position of the legs. In lizards and crocodiles, the legs extend outward from the sides of the body. This causes their bodies to stay close to the ground, and they move with a sprawling posture. Dinosaurs, on the other hand, had their legs positioned directly beneath their bodies. This upright stance is similar to what we see in birds and mammals today. This seemingly small difference had a major impact on how dinosaurs moved. With their legs under their bodies, dinosaurs could support their weight more efficiently and move in a more balanced way. This structure allowed many dinosaurs to run faster and travel longer distances than typical reptiles. Some species were likely very agile and active animals. Another important difference can be seen in the structure of the hips and skeleton. Dinosaur skeletons show unique adaptations that distinguish them from other reptiles. For example, their hip bones were arranged in a way that helped support their upright posture and strong leg muscles. This skeletal structure is one of the key features scientists use to identify dinosaur fossils. In addition, many dinosaurs had lightweight bones and efficient breathing systems. Some researchers believe certain dinosaurs had air-filled spaces in their bones, similar to modern birds. These features would have helped reduce body weight and improve oxygen flow, making it easier for dinosaurs to remain active. Over the past few decades, fossil discoveries have revealed even more surprising information. Some dinosaur fossils contain clear evidence of feathers. These discoveries were especially important because feathers were once thought to exist only in birds. Finding them in dinosaurs showed that the evolutionary connection between dinosaurs and birds is much closer than scientists once believed. Today, most paleontologists agree that birds are the direct descendants of certain small, feathered dinosaurs. This means birds are not just related to dinosaurs, they are actually part of the dinosaur family tree. In other words, dinosaurs never completely disappeared. Instead, some of them gradually evolved into the birds we see flying in the skies today. This idea may sound surprising at first, but the evidence supporting it is very strong. Fossils show that many small dinosaurs had features similar to birds, including feathers, lightweight bones, and certain shapes in their arms and wrists that could later develop into wings. Over millions of years, these features gradually evolved into the structures that allow birds to fly. Because of these discoveries, scientists now view dinosaurs in a completely different way than they did in the past. Rather than slow, clumsy reptiles, dinosaurs are understood as active, diverse animals that played a major role in the evolution of modern life. So although the name terrible lizard remains part of scientific history, we now know that dinosaurs were much more complex and fascinating than giant lizards. In many ways, they were closer to birds than to reptiles like lizards or snakes. Understanding this difference helps us see dinosaurs not just as monsters from ancient times, but as an important step in the long process of evolution that continues even today. And as we will see in the next chapter, dinosaurs were not only unique in their body structure, they also ruled the Earth for an incredibly long period of time. Far longer than most other groups of animals in history. One of the most impressive facts about dinosaurs is not only how large or powerful they were, but how long they existed on Earth. Dinosaurs lived on our planet for more than 160 million years, making them one of the most successful groups of land animals in history. To understand how extraordinary this is, it helps to compare it with human history. Modern humans have existed for about 300,000 years. That may sound like a very long time, but compared to the age of the dinosaurs, it is extremely short. If the entire history of dinosaurs were represented as a long movie, humans would appear only in the final few seconds. Dinosaurs first appeared around 230 million years ago, during the Triassic period. At that time, the Earth looked very different from the world we know today. Most of the land was joined together in a giant supercontinent called Pangaea. Because the continents were connected, animals could travel across vast regions without oceans separating them. The early dinosaurs were not yet the dominant animals on the planet. They lived alongside many other reptiles that were competing for food and territory. Some of these reptiles were powerful predators, while others filled different ecological roles. During this time, dinosaurs were only a small part of the overall animal population. However, a major turning point occurred about 201 million years ago at the end of the Triassic period. A large extinction event wiped out many other reptile groups that had previously dominated the land. With many competitors gone, dinosaurs suddenly had the opportunity to expand into new environments and ecological roles. During the following period, known as the Jurassic period, dinosaurs began to spread widely and evolve into many different forms. Some species became enormous plant eaters with long necks that allowed them to reach leaves high in the trees. Others became powerful predators with sharp teeth and strong jaws. Dinosaurs now filled many different positions in the ecosystem, from small hunters to gigantic herbivores. As time passed, the continents slowly began to drift apart due to the movement of tectonic plates. The giant landmass of Pangaea gradually split into smaller continents. This separation created new environments and climates across the world. Dinosaurs adapted to these changes and continued to evolve in different regions. The next major period of dinosaur history was the Cretaceous period, which began about 145 million years ago. By this time, dinosaurs had become extremely diverse. Some species were covered in feathers, some had horns or armored plates, and others developed specialized teeth for different types of food. Plant life was also changing during this period. Flowering plants began to appear and spread across the landscape, creating new food sources for plant-eating dinosaurs. As herbivores evolved to feed on these plants, predators evolved new strategies to hunt them. Throughout the Jurassic and Cretaceous periods, Dinosaurs remained the dominant animals on land. They lived in forests, plains, deserts, and even near the polar regions. Fossils discovered in Antarctica show that dinosaurs were able to survive even in colder climates. Despite their long success, the age of dinosaurs eventually came to an end about 66 million years ago. A massive asteroid struck the Earth near what is now the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. The impact caused enormous environmental changes, including fires, dust clouds, and dramatic shifts in climate. These conditions made it extremely difficult for many species to survive. As a result, most dinosaurs became extinct during this event, along with many other forms of life. However, not all dinosaurs disappeared. A small group of feathered dinosaurs survived and gradually evolved into the birds we see today. When we look at the full timeline of dinosaur history, it becomes clear just how remarkable their success was. For more than 160 million years, dinosaurs adapted to changing climates, shifting continents, and evolving ecosystems. They survived events that wiped out many other species and continued to diversify into new forms. In comparison, human civilization is extremely young. The earliest cities appeared only a few thousand years ago. Written history covers only a tiny portion of our past. Yet dinosaurs ruled the Earth for a period of time so vast that it is difficult for us to fully imagine. Studying this long history helps scientists understand how life evolves and survives over millions of years. It also reminds us that Earth's ecosystems are constantly changing. Species rise, adapt, and sometimes disappear, while new forms of life continue to evolve. The story of dinosaurs is therefore not just about giant animals from the distant past. It is also a story about adaptation, survival, and the power of evolution over immense periods of time. And as we will see in the next chapter, dinosaurs were not only successful for a long time, they were also incredibly diverse in size, ranging from tiny creatures no bigger than birds to the largest animals ever to walk on land. One of the most fascinating things about dinosaurs is the incredible variety in their size. When people imagine dinosaurs, they often picture enormous creatures towering over the landscape. While it is true that some dinosaurs were among the largest animals ever to walk on land, many others were actually very small. In fact, the size range of dinosaurs was far greater than most people realize. Some dinosaurs were smaller than modern chickens. These tiny dinosaurs lived in forests and among dense vegetation, where their small bodies allowed them to move quickly and hide from predators. Many of them were agile hunters that fed on insects, small animals, or even plants. Because of their light bodies and long legs, these dinosaurs could run quickly or climb through branches and uneven terrain. Scientists have discovered fossils of several small dinosaur species that were roughly the size of birds. Some of them even had feathers covering their bodies, which likely helped keep them warm. Feathers may also have been used for display, helping dinosaurs attract mates or communicate with others of their kind. These small feathered dinosaurs are especially important to scientists because they help explain how birds eventually evolved from dinosaur ancestors. Some small dinosaurs may even have been capable of gliding or short flights between trees. Their lightweight bodies and feathered arms allowed them to move through forest environments in ways that larger dinosaurs could not. This ability would have helped them escape predators or search for food more easily. While some dinosaurs were tiny and lightweight, others grew into true giants. These enormous dinosaurs were plant eaters known as sauropods, famous for their long necks, long tails, and massive bodies. Species such as Brachiosaurus or Argentinosaurus were among the largest animals ever to live on land. Some of them could reach lengths of more than 30 meters and weigh over 70 tons. To imagine the size of these animals, think of a creature longer than a passenger airplane and heavier than several large trucks combined. Despite their enormous size, these dinosaurs survived by eating plants, consuming huge amounts of vegetation every day to maintain their energy. Their long necks were one of their most distinctive features. These necks allowed them to reach leaves high in trees that smaller animals could not access. Instead of moving their entire bodies across the forest, they could simply stretch their necks to feed from different branches. This ability helped them gather food efficiently while conserving energy. Another interesting feature of these giant dinosaurs was their breathing system. Scientists believe many sauropods had air-filled spaces in their bones, similar to those found in modern birds. These air sacs made their skeletons lighter while still maintaining strength. This adaptation helped support their massive bodies and may have allowed them to breathe more efficiently, even though they were huge. These dinosaurs were not necessarily slow or weak. Their long legs and strong muscles helped them move across large distances in search of food. Living in herds may also have helped protect them from predators. Between the smallest and the largest dinosaurs existed a wide range of medium-sized species. Some dinosaurs were powerful predators about the size of modern lions or bears. Others were plant-eaters with horns, armored plates, or thick tails used for defense. This diversity shows that dinosaurs filled many different roles within their ecosystems. The wide range of sizes among dinosaurs demonstrates how adaptable they were. By evolving into many different body forms, dinosaurs were able to survive in various environments and occupy different ecological niches. Some lived in dense forests, others in open plains, and some near rivers or coastal regions. This incredible diversity is one reason dinosaurs were able to dominate the Earth for such a long time. Their ability to evolve into both tiny, agile creatures and massive giants allowed them to thrive in environments where other animals might struggle to survive. When we look at dinosaurs today, it becomes clear that they were not simply giant monsters of the past. Instead, they were part of a complex and diverse world filled with animals of many shapes and sizes. And size was not the only surprising feature of these ancient creatures. As we will explore in the next chapter, some dinosaurs were also much faster and more agile than people once believed. For many years, people believed dinosaurs were slow, heavy creatures that moved awkwardly across the land. Early museum models often showed them dragging their tails on the ground and walking like giant reptiles. Because of their large size, scientists once assumed that dinosaurs must have been sluggish and clumsy. However, modern research has revealed a very different picture. Today, paleontologists understand that many dinosaurs were surprisingly fast and agile. Their skeletons show clear evidence that they were built for efficient movement. Instead of having legs that stretched out to the sides like lizards, dinosaurs had their legs positioned directly beneath their bodies. This upright posture allowed them to walk and run more efficiently, much like birds or mammals. Some dinosaurs had long, powerful legs designed for running. These species were often predators that relied on speed to catch their prey. One famous example is Velociraptor, a relatively small but fast dinosaur that likely used its speed and agility to hunt smaller animals. Although it was not as large as many people imagine from movies, it was probably a very quick and intelligent hunter. Another important feature that helped dinosaurs move quickly was their tails. Many running dinosaurs had long, stiff tails that acted as a counterbalance. When they ran, the tail helped keep their bodies stable and balanced. This allowed them to turn quickly while chasing prey or escaping danger. Scientists have also discovered fossilized dinosaur footprints, known as trackways, that provide valuable clues about how fast dinosaurs could move. By studying the distance between footprints and the length of dinosaur legs, researchers can estimate their speed. Some of these trackways suggest that certain dinosaurs could run more than 60 kilometers per hour. This speed would have made them among the fastest large animals to ever live on land. Fast movement was especially important for predators, since hunting requires quick reactions and the ability to chase prey over short distances. At the same time, plant-eating dinosaurs may also have needed speed to escape from hunters. Not all dinosaurs were built for running, of course. The largest dinosaurs, such as the massive long-necked sauropods, were probably much slower because of their enormous size. These giants relied more on their massive bodies and herd behavior for protection rather than speed. However, even these large animals were likely capable of steady movement over long distances as they searched for food. Medium-sized dinosaurs often had a balance of strength and speed. Some had strong legs for running, while others had powerful tails, horns, or armored plates to defend themselves. Different species evolved different strategies for survival depending on their environment and lifestyle. Another interesting discovery is that some dinosaurs may have been very active animals, with energy levels closer to birds or mammals than to modern reptiles. Their bone structure and possible breathing systems suggest they may have been capable of sustained activity rather than short bursts of movement. This idea has led some scientists to believe that at least certain dinosaurs had relatively high metabolisms. The ability to move quickly and efficiently was an important factor in the success of dinosaurs. Speed allowed predators to hunt effectively and helped prey animals escape danger. It also allowed dinosaurs to travel long distances in search of food, water, or suitable habitats. Thanks to modern technology and new fossil discoveries, scientists continue to learn more about how dinosaurs moved. Computer models of dinosaur skeletons help researchers study their walking and running patterns. These studies show that dinosaurs were far more dynamic and capable than earlier scientists once believed. Instead of slow and clumsy giants, many dinosaurs were active, agile creatures that moved across ancient landscapes with impressive speed and balance. But speed and movement were only one part of their lives. Like all animals, dinosaurs also had to reproduce and raise the next generation. As we will see in the next chapter, dinosaur reproduction involved eggs, nests, and sometimes even large nesting colonies, revealing another fascinating aspect of their behavior. For a long time, scientists were unsure how dinosaurs reproduced. Because dinosaurs disappeared millions of years ago, there were no direct observations of their behavior. However, over the past century, paleontologists have discovered many important fossils that help answer this question. Among the most exciting discoveries are dinosaur eggs, nests, and even fossilized embryos. These fossils show clearly that dinosaurs reproduced by laying eggs, much like modern birds and reptiles. Dinosaur eggs have been found in many different parts of the world, including Asia, North America, and South America. Some of these eggs are small and round, while others are longer and more oval-shaped. The size of the eggs often depended on the species of dinosaur that laid them. Inside a few rare eggs, scientists have even discovered fossilized baby dinosaurs that had not yet hatched. These embryos provide valuable information about how dinosaurs developed before birth. By studying their tiny bones, researchers can learn about the growth stages of dinosaurs and how their bodies changed as they matured. Another important discovery is that many dinosaurs built nests to protect their eggs. Fossil nests have been found containing groups of eggs carefully arranged in circles or clusters. This suggests that some dinosaurs did not simply lay eggs and leave them behind. Instead, they likely placed their eggs in specific locations to keep them safe. In some places, paleontologists have discovered entire nesting colonies. These sites contain many nests close together, sometimes hundreds in the same area. This suggests that certain dinosaurs return to the same location every year to lay their eggs, similar to the nesting behavior seen in many modern birds and sea turtles. One of the most fascinating discoveries related to dinosaur parenting involves a small dinosaur called Oviraptor. When its fossils were first found in Mongolia, scientists believed it was stealing eggs from other dinosaurs. That is why its name means egg thief. However, later discoveries revealed a very different story. Fossils were found showing Oviraptor sitting directly on top of its own nest, with its arms spread over the eggs. This position strongly suggests that the dinosaur was protecting or warming its eggs, similar to how birds incubate their eggs today. This discovery changed scientists' understanding of dinosaur behavior and provided strong evidence that at least some species showed parental care. Further evidence comes from fossils of young dinosaurs found near adult skeletons. In some cases, baby dinosaurs appear to have stayed close to their parents after hatching. This suggests that certain species may have cared for their young, helping them survive during the early stages of life. Baby dinosaurs likely faced many dangers after hatching. They were small, vulnerable, and often surrounded by predators. Staying near parents or within groups may have increased their chances of survival. Over time, as they grew larger and stronger, young dinosaurs would become more independent. The study of dinosaur eggs and nests has also helped scientists understand dinosaur environments. The location of nests can reveal information about ancient climates, landscapes, and seasonal behaviors. For example, The presence of nesting colonies suggests that some dinosaurs may have migrated to specific areas for reproduction. Modern technology continues to provide new insights. Scientists now use CT scanning and other imaging methods to examine eggs without breaking them open. These techniques allow researchers to study embryos, eggshell structures, and developmental patterns in incredible detail. These discoveries show that dinosaurs were not just powerful or mysterious creatures, they were also animals with complex life cycles. They laid eggs, built nests, protected their offspring, and ensured the survival of the next generation. Understanding dinosaur reproduction brings us closer to understanding dinosaurs as real living animals rather than just fossils. It also reveals how some of their behaviors may still exist today in their closest living relatives, birds. With each new fossil discovery, scientists continue to uncover more details about how dinosaurs lived, moved, and raised their young millions of years ago. For more than 160 million years, dinosaurs were the dominant animals on land. They lived in many different environments and evolved into thousands of species, ranging from small feathered hunters to enormous long-necked giants. However, around 66 million years ago, this long era suddenly came to an end in one of the most dramatic events in Earth's history, the mass extinction at the end of the Cretaceous period. Scientists have studied this event for decades, trying to understand what caused the disappearance of most dinosaurs. Today, the most widely accepted explanation is the asteroid impact theory. According to this idea, a massive asteroid struck Earth with enormous force, triggering global environmental changes that many species could not survive. For many years, scientists believed that dinosaurs looked very similar to modern reptiles. In early books, movies, and museum displays, dinosaurs were often shown with thick, scaly skin like lizards or crocodiles. This idea seemed reasonable because reptiles are the closest living relatives people knew at the time. As a result, the common image of dinosaurs for much of the 20th century was that of giant, scaly creatures roaming ancient landscapes. However, new fossil discoveries over the past few decades have changed this picture dramatically. Paleontologists began finding extremely well-preserved fossils that showed something unexpected. Many dinosaurs actually had feathers. These discoveries forced scientists to rethink long-held ideas about what dinosaurs really looked like and how they lived. Some of the most important feathered dinosaur fossils were discovered in China, particularly in a region called Liaoning. The fine sediments in this area preserved delicate details of dinosaur bodies, including impressions of soft tissues. In several fossils, scientists could clearly see feather-like structures surrounding the skeletons. At first, researchers thought that feathers might exist only in a few small dinosaur species. But as more fossils were discovered, it became clear that feathers were much more common than previously believed. Many small and medium-sized dinosaurs had feathers, and even some larger species may have had at least partial feather coverings. These feathers did not always look exactly like the feathers of modern birds. Some were simple, hair-like filaments, while others were more complex and branched structures. This suggests that feathers evolved gradually over time, becoming more advanced in later species. Scientists believe that feathers originally developed for purposes other than flight. One important function was likely keeping the body warm. If some dinosaurs had higher metabolisms than reptiles, feathers would have helped them maintain stable body temperatures. In this way, feathers may have worked as insulation, similar to fur in mammals. Feathers may also have played a role in display and communication. Many modern birds use colorful feathers to attract mates or signal dominance. Some feathered dinosaur fossils even show evidence of pigmentation structures, which allow scientists to estimate the colors of their feathers. This suggests that certain dinosaurs may have displayed bright colors or patterns to communicate with others of their species. Another possible function of feathers was assisting with movement through the air. In some dinosaurs, feathers were long and arranged along the arms and tails. These structures may not have allowed full-powered flight, but they could have helped animals glide, balance, or control their jumps while moving through trees or across uneven terrain. Over millions of years, these feathered dinosaurs gradually evolved more specialized wings and lighter skeletons. This evolutionary process eventually led to the development of true flight in early birds. Because of these discoveries, scientists now widely agree that modern birds are the direct descendants of certain small theropod dinosaurs. Features such as hollow bones, three-toed limbs, and feather structures connect birds closely with these ancient species. This idea completely changes how we think about dinosaurs. Instead of seeing them only as giant reptiles, scientists now recognize that many dinosaurs were active, bird-like animals. Some covered with feathers and possibly displaying bright colors. Today, when we watch birds flying in the sky or resting in trees, we are actually seeing the living descendants of dinosaurs. In this sense, dinosaurs never truly disappeared. A small part of their ancient lineage continues to live on around us every day. The discovery of feathered dinosaurs is one of the most important breakthroughs in modern paleontology. It reminds us that science is always evolving, and new discoveries can completely transform our understanding of life in the distant past. Dinosaurs were one of the most successful groups of animals in the entire history of Earth. For an incredibly long period of time, they dominated life on land and adapted to many different environments. From forests and plains to deserts and coastal regions, dinosaurs spread across the planet and evolved into a wide variety of forms. Their success can be clearly seen in how long they existed. Dinosaurs first appeared more than 230 million years ago, and they continued to thrive for over 160 million years. This is far longer than humans have existed. During this vast period of time, dinosaurs developed into thousands of different species with many unique shapes, sizes, and lifestyles. Some dinosaurs were very small, no larger than modern chickens, while others grew into the largest land animals that have ever lived. Many of these smaller species were light, fast, and sometimes covered with feathers. They hunted insects or small animals and moved quickly through their environments. In contrast, the giant dinosaurs were enormous plant eaters that could weigh tens of tons and stretch longer than a city bus. These massive creatures walked slowly across ancient landscapes, using their long necks to reach vegetation high above the ground. This incredible diversity is one of the main reasons dinosaurs were able to survive for such a long time. Different species filled different roles in their ecosystems. Some were powerful predators, others were peaceful herbivores, and many developed special adaptations such as horns, armor plates, or sharp claws for defense and survival. Even though the age of dinosaurs eventually came to an end, their story did not disappear completely. The most important evidence of their existence comes from fossils. Over millions of years, the bones, teeth, and sometimes even skin impressions of dinosaurs were preserved in layers of rock. By carefully studying these fossils, scientists can reconstruct how dinosaurs looked, how they moved, and how they lived. In addition to bones, researchers have discovered many other types of evidence. One fascinating example is fossilized footprints, also known as trackways. These ancient tracks were left behind when dinosaurs walked across soft mud or sand that later hardened into rock. By studying the spacing and shape of these footprints, scientists can learn about the size, speed, and behavior of the dinosaurs that made them. Other discoveries include fossilized eggs, nests, and even preserved feathers. Each new finding adds another piece to the puzzle, helping researchers better understand the lives of these ancient animals. Perhaps the most remarkable reminder of dinosaurs can be seen all around us today. Modern science has shown that birds are the direct descendants of certain small dinosaurs. Features such as feathers, hollow bones, and similar skeletal structures connect birds closely to their dinosaur ancestors. In this way, dinosaurs never completely disappeared from Earth. Every time we see birds flying in the sky, building nests, or singing in trees, we are witnessing a living link to the distant past. These animals carry forward the legacy of creatures that once ruled the planet for millions of years. The study of dinosaurs continues to inspire scientists and the public alike. New fossils are discovered every year, and advanced technologies allow researchers to learn more about these animals than ever before. Although dinosaurs lived in a world vastly different from ours, their story helps us understand how life on Earth evolves, adapts, and sometimes disappears. In the end, dinosaurs remain one of the most fascinating chapters in the history of life. through fossils, footprints, and the birds that still live among us today. Their legacy continues to capture human curiosity and imagination. Dinosaurs remain one of the most extraordinary groups of animals ever to exist on Earth. For more than 160 million years, they thrived in a wide range of environments and evolved into an amazing diversity of species. From tiny feathered dinosaurs to enormous giants weighing many tons, they filled many different roles in ancient ecosystems. Scientific discoveries over the past century have greatly changed our understanding of these creatures. Fossils have revealed how dinosaurs moved, how they laid eggs and built nests, and how some of them were covered with feathers. These findings show that dinosaurs were far more dynamic and complex than early scientists once imagined. Even though most dinosaurs disappeared millions of years ago, their story did not end completely. Evidence of their existence can still be found today through fossils preserved in rock, ancient footprints left in stone, and especially through modern birds, which are the living descendants of certain dinosaur species. By studying dinosaurs, scientists can better understand the long history of life on Earth and how species change over time. Each new fossil discovery adds more knowledge about these remarkable animals and the world in which they lived. In this way, dinosaurs continue to inspire curiosity, scientific research, and imagination, reminding us that the history of our planet is far older and more complex than we often realize.